As we continued our Italy adventures, we knew we couldn't leave Venice without a day trip to the three most famous islands in the Venetian lagoon: Murano, Torcello, and Burano. Our day started relatively early, with a small group of other tourists and a wonderful host we found on Airbnb Experiences. He helped us navigate the Vaporetto, our water bus, that took us to the first island of the day, Murano, that was just 10 minutes away. Many have heard of Murano glass, the famous glassware that goes back almost 1,000 years in its origin. These artisans were forced to leave Venice because of the risks of fire caused by their craft. But also the materials that result in a quality of craftsmanship that is valued the world over. Next, we boarded the Vaporetto to our second island, Torcello. Now, while Murano isn't a bustling island, it is still a far contrast from Torcello, which has very few inhabitants. Still, it is the most scenic of the islands with a lot of green space, and there you will find the Cathedral of Santa Maria Assunta, founded in 639 and featuring the oldest remaining mosaics in the Venice area dating back to the 11th century. Oh, and a bit of trivia. Ernest Hemingway spent some time here in 1948, writing parts of the novel Across the River and Into the Trees. Burano is a sight to behold. The island that people know from the pictures filled with vibrantly colored houses along the canal. The history behind this is that the fishermen would paint their houses so that they could see them from the sea and avoid crashing into the shore when returning through the thick fog. What many may not know of are the lace makers of Burano, an elevated art form produced by noble women in the privacy of their own homes. Their Baroque lagoon lace and Venetian grosse point embossed leaf design was highly sought after for its beauty. So much so that King Louis XIV of France employed several Venetian lace makers. We visited Martina Vidal, where we watched a woman who had shared her passion and craft with countless others over the years as she created some exquisite items. This is also where Stephanie found some beautiful garments and accessories for herself and our moms to remember our time here. After the tour, we decided to spend more time on Burano to have lunch. The seafood was so fresh and so delicious. It was a treat to have our fish deboned tableside, something you just have to experience.
So where are we at? I don't know.
I should probably start looking at the names of these places, but by the time you see this, the name will probably be down here somewhere. But we made
Restaurant Galuppi.
Okay, well there you go. It's hard to put into words, and so that's why we have video to kind of share just the experience of being back in Burano. So we went from here to Torcello, and then had the option of going back to Venice or staying here for lunch, and we chose just to stay here. Most likely this may be the next place we come and stay for a few days, because with the, how many residents? 1,500 or something like that.
So, something like that.
It's as quaint of a village that you could have.
It is.
With all the color, and like even with Venice, once you get off the main canal, it's a very different experience.
It's funny too because they call that the main street.
Yeah, they call it the main street. So, but I have my seafood platter, just wonderful grilled seafood, literally just straight out of the waters. You have your seafood risotto. So we're gonna relax, enjoy this, probably do a little more shopping, then we're out of here. All right?
Yeah. Bye.
We then spent more time shopping and taking in some serious people watching. Of all the islands, Burano most captured our heart. We will definitely be back, hoping to spend a few days here to really appreciate its beauty and the friendliness of its people. Our vaporetto back to Venice seemed like a longer journey, as we really enjoyed our time in the lagoon. Still, we were returning to spend another day in Venice before catching a high-speed train back to Rome to continue our Italy adventure. If you enjoyed this video, please let us know by clicking the like button. And if you really like these videos, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching.